Turning back the clock at the Perry Point VA Medical Center in Cecil County.
Tomorrow on Veterans Day, they're going to hold a grand opening of a museum devoted to the care that's been provided to our fighting men and women for over a century now. Tonight, ABC 2 News' Jeff Hager gives us a sneak peek at that history.
It is a hidden gem here on Perry Point's nearly 400 acres. Tucked inside this 18th century grist mill on the property, Ming Vincenti takes us back in time to 1918. When the government bought the land to support the war effort during World War I, leasing the acreage to the Atlas Powder Company.
They were up and running in 4 months, and they were manufacturing the ammonium nitrate for explosives for the war for 4 months, and then the war ended. So for a brief time, it was the U.S. Public Health Service that was caring for war beneficiaries on this property. And then in 1922, the Veterans Bureau took over, and we've been caring for veterans here for 95 years.
What started as a hospital for wounded soldiers evolved into something more. This article from 1932 alludes to cutting-edge methods of helping veterans by reconstructing minds with athletics, decades before post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, had been recognized. In addition to sports, the Bureau provided patients with their own printing press and other hands-on means of helping them overcome their physical and mental challenges.
We have on display some of the items that were used in the 40s, 50s, 60s by the veterans who were hospitalized here for treatment. And in the toy chest behind me, we have wooden toys that were made by the veterans as part of a manual arts therapy program.
They are images and relics tied to the sacrifice, the bravery, and the service of our veterans, coupled with memories of their long roads to recovery to finally return home from war.
It can appeal to anyone. You have a younger child, or if a school group comes here, they can remember hearing stories from their grandfather or their father of his or her war stories. Or if it's a veteran who comes in and is, in his 80s or his 90s, and he can look at some of these things and he can say, oh yes, I remember when we did this or we did that.
In Cecil County, Jeff Hager, ABC 2 News.